All right. So I've been on YouTube watching Morgue Official, and he has got the coolest shit to talk about. Y'all need to go check him out. He's freaking fabulous. Anywho, it is very interesting stuff he has to say. We'll just say that. I enjoy it. I really truly do. He is up there. Anywho, uh, I was watching him talk about a manifesting ritual, which was absolutely lovely because it goes back into the earth and the air and air and water and earth and fire, right? And then the top, of course, is spirit of a pentagram. And we've been taught pentagrams are so scary and pentagrams are all these things, and so but nobody wants to look at it. And the first thing that I think of when I think of a pentagram is that movie, The Skeleton Key, with shit. I never did remember her name, Goldie Hawn's daughter. That's the best I can give you. I'm sorry, sweetie. I am so sorry. Forgive me if you ever see this. Anywho, in the pentagram, and she gets trapped in the movie, right? Oh, wow, that's some scary stuff. So that's what I think of. So I'm sitting here and I'm going, yes, but it's the elements, and we are all the elements. We are made of the earth, right? We are the elements of the earth. We are the freaking minerals of the earth. You know, we are water just like she is. That's why we are water. Okay? That's it. We're all the elements. And we forget that. And we forget to play with the elements. And I'm like, wow, the very first thing, because he's talking about manifestation. And if you want to know what he does, you better go look him up because it's really interesting. So, anywho, I was thinking about, wow, how interesting would it be just to sit and meditate on those things? Like, just do that little ritual every day, just accepting and loving the elements themselves. Not even worrying about trying to figure out how he does his ritual or follow through with that, but which is really interesting. Anywho, so I was saying to myself, and I'm like, oh, okay, fifth element thing, right? All of a sudden, we're all the spirit, we are it. So I could see it. And then, like, it was in front of me. And then, of course, you know, I could see in my mind's eye, by the way, where let's see. It ended up like it was turned upside down. Let me show you first. I was standing in front of it. So the top was the head, the spirit, right? And then all the elements. And that is the figure of the body. And then if we are mirrored, for whatever reason, this is how this come to me, we are mirrored, so then it is flipped upside down. So then you have earth and fire at the top. And you have air and water at your hands, because earth and fire would be at your feet. And then spirit at your crown. And then I saw as if I was laying on it or merging with it. That's what I saw. And that was very interesting. And then when it flipped up, it was seeing it that way, like I was laying on it. So that was really nifty. And I'm like, wow, that is it. We have to remember that we are. We are the earth, and we are spirit, which makes us the bridge. This is where we play. This is where we experience. This is where we manifest. This is where we remember. We are the gods of we. We are the only commander, the only authority, the only one in control of we, me, my person, your person. You have control over this. This is a majestic vessel. That's what this is. Yes, we are of the earth, but we are also of spirit. Because without spirit, we could not do these things and feel and see and speak and hear. We have to have spirit in order to move through this realm. And we have turned it into fear. We've flipped it upside down, guys. We are love. Over here is fear, where hate and anger and all that other shit lies, right? There is a fine line between love and hate. It is the same thing, just on a heavier scale. A more compressed energy. And we all have done that within ourselves because we forgot how magnificent we truly are. Look at yourself. Look at your eyes in a mirror and just look. You don't have to think about anything. Just look deep into your own eyes and feel who you be. Feel the love you are. Do that. Do that for you. We're all out here going, damn, man, we just want to be loved. We just want to be, I want a fucking healthy relationship. I want to have someone in my life that is intuitive to my needs, that cares. You know, I want someone kind-hearted, someone earnest, someone balanced, who knows, yes, I am masculine and feminine energy. It does not matter that I chose this, what we consider male body or female body. For years, I had more masculine, or was at least playing with more masculine than feminine, because you can't be fucking feminine in this world. You can't even love feminine in this world. You have to forgive any man that shows his feminine side, because he might get the shit beat out of him. For unknown fucking reasons. Because somebody's goddamn judgmental. Because somebody doesn't understand. Well, then fucking learn. Quit being stupid. Just be ignorant. Ignorance is a lack of knowledge. You have the ability to learn every day. You sit in front of a goddamn scrying mirror 24/7, most of you. This damn thing. Your little phones. Learn something new. Use that new brain cell that clicks in, honey, or you're going to lose it. That's why we have it. We have it to evolve. We don't just have, oh, hey, our frontal cortex is completely done by the time we're 28 for certain. And then we turn around and go, what? We're not going to use it now? We're going to stop learning? We're going to stop experiencing light? We're going to stop feeling because we're so afraid. Stop being afraid to touch yourself, and you might stop being afraid to touch your neighbor, your friend, your sister, your brother, your anybody. A goddamn stranger, because they say such a kind word and you can feel the love just ooze off their body. And you're like, yeah, I vibrate with that ooze of love. And hell yeah, I'm going to touch you on the arm. And, you know, just kind of, oh man, you're just great. Yeah, when was the last time you touched a tree? Or planted something in the ground? Because it's part of you. It's part of you. just went outside and felt the wind or got on a swing. Oh my God, I remember that as a child. I still do it. There's a park down the street. Let the wind just blow in my hair. Oh my goodness, it feels so good. It is so loving. I love it when the wind blows and caresses my body. I know it cares. So should I not pay attention and care back? Because the wind is what allows me to speak and breathe. Without the air, I could not do these things. The earth allows me to walk. The water nourishes me, cools me, cleanses me, also helps nourish the things I eat from the earth. Fire warms me. It heats up my food. It sterilizes things. There's so many uses. What'd you say?
It lights up the dark.
It lights up the dark. And the sun gives us that beautiful light and reminds us that is our connection to spirit. That's why it touches our crown, honey. That's why it's constantly shining down to remind us, yes, I love you, son. Thank you for all that you give me, all that you do. I am one with the universe. I am one with spirit. I am one that is above that filament. That is why I have a body to be inside. Experience the wind, the rain, the earth, the fire, the emotion. To experience all of that. Because without spirit, how could I have any clue what that meant? How magnificent of a being are you? How brave are you to choose to be in this avatar? Because the world we live in now, that we all have created. Because we are all one. Our thoughts, our emotions, our feeling, we are all connected. Every one of us. We just think we're separate, just like the little particles in the ocean. They think they're separate, but they're not. They're all together, honey. We never left the ocean. The entire ocean is still in our one little drop. We didn't leave. We just think we did. We're still moving together. We're still in harmony. Love yourself, God damn it. You deserve it. You are the most important fucking thing on this earth. You chose this and all your many choices, all your experiences. Know how fucking powerful you are. Your love is what makes it all greater. Every single day in every fucking way. Do one kind thing for yourself today. Remember that one thing that was said to you when you were a child or freaking just last week. Wow, imagine what that felt like growing up hearing that all the time so much that it just was the first thing that slung out of their face when that emotion came up. That fear, that anger, that insecurity, the cowardness that throws out harshness. That sucks. It sucks that it is so embedded in that person that they have to throw it out on somebody. So yeah, that fucking hurts. I hurt for them, not me, because they're not saying it to me. Because it's what's in them, not me. I didn't create that. I don't believe that about myself. I am a fucking magnificent being of light. I am so loved that every fucking thing that I truly feel, I create. If I see it in my mind, fears. You have fears, you worry about your children. I hear that, oh, you know, my sister's being abused, not mine, but, you know, my, you know, daughter's being abused, my son's being abused, oh my God, I'm so worried. Well, you know, I hate to tell you, honey, but stop worrying. Because that worry is like throwing a really bad spell on them. Throw love that way, okay? Throw strength and courage. Doesn't matter what the fuck you know is going on there. If they cannot walk away at this time because they've tried or they're not willing, because that's basically it. They're not ready, and you got to let them do what they're doing because it's their choice, okay? As much as that hurts, they chose this life. That doesn't mean let them stay in abuse. That doesn't mean if you see their fucking spouse hit them, you turn your goddamn back. You fucking coward. Are you really that afraid? Do you not know that love overpowers fear? Have you not had those moments? Think back. Oh my God, I see my grandmother in my face. I don't know how I feel about that, but hey, Granny Ann, love you, honey. Love you. You're worth it. Nobody else can love you the way you do. Just fucking take a minute to hug you. You know, you feel weird, go get a really nice, good freaking, I don't know, coconut oil. Get some nice lotion that you like, or a freaking, anything, whatever you want. And just sit there and really enjoy rubbing the lotion in. Pay attention to your skin, your hands, your veins, the hairs on your arms. I got some freaky long hairs that grow in the weirdest places, and I love them, and I let them grow, and they get to like about 2 inches, and then something snags them off, and it hurts, but it's fun. It's a game I play. just pay attention. Rub your body. I got some cool ass veins. Have y'all ever done that? Rub that stuff on your face, even your earlobes, like all over. Come on, you deserve it. Love everything. Pay attention. Pay attention to your legs and your feet and your toes. Pay attention to your bellies and all those fun moles. Come on. Learn to love yourself again, guys. You're not here just to scrub. We're not here to just punish ourselves every time we get in the goddamn shower. Just scrub that shit off. When's the last time you really enjoyed taking a shower? Just allowing the water to just... Instead of going, oh my God, I gotta hurry because of the price of the water. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
When was the last time you just took the time to cup water in your hand?
Oh yeah. When is the last time you just cup water in your hand and hold it? Like, wow, that is so fun to watch. Just sitting at the sink doing dishes, just wow. Love that water. Remind the water that it's love because it's memory. I heard somebody say, oh goodness, well, who was that? Was that Elsa Dillon that was talking about the dinosaur pee? I don't know if it was Elsa Dillon. It could have been Elizabeth Wood, for that matter, saying something to her. Well, no, she's got 2 little kids. Her little kids are too little. Something about the water, and she's like, water holds memory, honey. Just remember you're drinking dinosaur pee. Like, just love the water. The water is the same water that's been here. Our emotions, we are water. We connect with all of the elements. So how can our emotion not affect our water? And I get so upset because fucking radium and barium in our water. Are you kidding me? Come on. Fluoride and chloride is enough. Chlorine is enough. I don't even know what hell else is in there. But really, guys, come on. Why? And you're going to tell me that after putting all the fluoride in the water for all these years that, you know, we couldn't have ran out of radiation waste? So how do we keep accumulating it? Just out of curiosity. Anywho, let's get back. I gotta stop. Sorry, I apologize. Oh, hey, yeah, all this stuff. I'm gonna tell you really quick. I was pulling weeds, and I got these horrible blisters. They were little scratches. I tried to convince myself they were bites, but they were little scratches. That one just left a damn hole. And I thought, wow, that's funny. And it's not poison ivy. It doesn't act like poison ivy. And I've tried every home remedy I can find. An antihistamine, quadruple antibiotic, all kinds of stuff, right? I don't even know what else I tried. And then I finally went, because it's been painful as hell. It was all swollen and all kinds of shit. So I finally went, okay, this does not belong to me. I am not claiming this. I will not hold on to this, because it was just so painful I couldn't handle it no more. And the moment I did that, I just started sending it out. And then I started remembering research that I did in 2020. The government was talking about there was a great possibility that smallpox could be leaked again, you know. And I'm like, what the fuck? They'd have to leak it because it's not like it's going to come back around. So that was funny. And so I started doing more research, and there was a thing that they were saying could possibly happen that was similar to smallpox, but it wasn't actually smallpox. And I thought, okay. So I started reading and doing digging and found that the home remedy was cream of tartar. And they took like a whole little ounce of cream of tartar in a liter of water, and they would sip on it all day. And it would help the blisters go away without leaving scars, and it would help them from going blind. So that was the remedy that I had found. So I thought, shit, you know, I'm reading all these articles, and the government's basically threatening to release smallpox virus, right? So I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna grab me a couple little containers of cream of tartar. And I did. I grabbed that as soon as I remembered all of that research I had done. I'm like, hell yeah, let's try it. Because my daughter's hand swelled up like you have no idea. Just out there, all she did was love her chicken, and it ended up on her face, and her whole hand swelled up, blisters from like fucking cracked it on nearly fingertip. It was absolutely horrible. And all of our stuff, even the bentonite clay, didn't dry it up like it would poison ivy. So we started putting the tartar on there, and I put a couple sprinkles in a cup, and she did the same thing, and we just drank it immediately. And I tell you, within 10 minutes, I could feel a difference in this thing. And it had started drying up. And I'm like, so if you run across this kind of shit, and it looks this way, I'm telling you, get your cream of tartar. You can get it and rub it on there. It will help pull the stuff out. That's what it's done to her fingers. It has made me so happy. And because I'm like, man, it sucks if this is, you know, the bioweapon. You have to buy their pharmaceutical to cure it, right? But even the poison ivy stuff didn't help that you would buy at the pharmacy. Cream of tartar did. So I'm really grateful that, you know, Spirit allowed me to remember at that moment, even though there was so much pain, that cream of tartar. And there has been relief. Now, do I think that's going to leave a scar? Probably. It reminds me of the mole, and then they had to cut it out. But these, hopefully not. And this is so small, I don't think it's gotten really bad up in here. So anywho, just a little tidbit of information, I guess. And I'm done with the video because I forgot what I was talking about, other than, honey, love yourself. Remember that you are all of the elements. The elements are not outside of you. Spirit is also in you. Yes, Spirit is all that is. But you are all that is. You just think you're separate, sweetie. Because if you didn't, you couldn't be a part of the whole. We're no different than a puzzle. It's all just imaginary. So imagine something great in your world. Imagine even that your childhood was different in a positive way. Really. Some things change. You'd be surprised if you try. Some things change. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop now. Thanks for being my friend.